Okay, so in last episode, we actually seen Levi attacking, sorry, been attacked by a group of military police, and then he actually met an old friend named Kenny, which he actually who actually been attacked because they're actually using guns with their 3D maneuver gear instead of swords, which a cool idea for a weapon. But Levi decided to dodge their attacks because he knew that he had no chance of defeating them. But we actually seen him go into a bar, which he actually confronted by Kenny, who which they actually discussed about their past, while the bar being surrounded by Kenny's men. And Levi decided to outsmart him and actually went outside to take out his men, while the rest of his team actually decide they actually heard everything with the gunshots, which caused Kenny's men to abduct Eren and Historia, in which sorry, John and Armin to secure the wagon because they just because they knew that if something happens to them, they will not forgive themselves. Which John actually been approached by one of Kenny's men, but then a gunshot just blew off. Meanwhile, at Capital Midrust, the king and his men are talking about Pastor Nick and Aaron Smith, which they actually knew that something was up about it. Meanwhile, they actually have a note about Aaron's and Historia's abduction, which Almond is actually crying and throwing up in the next scene because that gunshot earlier was actually him firing the gun at that woman because he actually fired a gun for the first time, which we never actually seen him do before, and also which caused Kenny's men to make off with a wagon and go through the the gate, which Levi's team has no other option but to fall back. Feel of defeat, they have no because they actually went over what happened, and also they actually got information from Damo Reeses, the man that Megasa encountered in the first season, which they told him everything about what they knew. Meanwhile, meanwhile, Erwin, Erwin, sorry, actually talked about what went down after they decided to remove everything. But then Hachi have heard about the abduction of Eren and Historia, which she met up with Levi, who actually has set Sadnish on a chair getting ready for torturing for information, at which they begin the torture by removing his nails, and they knew they couldn't get more off of him, so they decided to take Ralph with them, which he told them everything that he actually knew, which Historia's father, Ra Races, well, yeah, Ra Reese's, because they are the true royal family, in which the reason that Historia and Aaron's have been abducted is they because Rod at, yeah Rod actually wants his daughter back, and maybe that's the reason why Kenny was dispatched to bring Historia back, and that is it. Now, this whole reason why Historia and Eren was abducted has now been revealed, which we knew how they've been abducted in the first place. And plus, Alban using a gun for the first time, I actually proud of him for doing that. And also, the ending of it is actually so powerful and so amazing that everybody would love to see more of this ending theme. And I am truly loving this season of Attack on Titan. So yeah, I'm hoping that we'll see more of it very soon. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Till then, this is Anime Guy out here saying sign out. Laters.